What time is it? Oh fuck, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Hi, I'm ScottNBNP, and I've been playing the alpha of Dayz for 7 days now, and here's my review.
I guess the first thing that we should ask ourselves is, what exactly is Dayz? Well, Dayz is a multiplayer open-world survival horror video game that is currently in development by Bohemian Interactive. Dayz's life began back in 2009 when Dean Hall released a mod for the tactical shooter video game Arma 2 and its 2010 expansion pack Arma 2 Operation Arrowhead. Now, why is all this information important? We'll stop and think about this for a second. A mod for another video game is now getting a full game release on Steam and probably other platforms as well. That is pretty amazing. First and foremost, I need everyone to understand that this is an early access game. The game is not finished and it is currently in alpha build. In fact, there is actually a huge warning at the start of the game that explains to you that this means that there will be bugs, unfinished features, and problematic design decisions. However, that doesn't mean that I can't review the game in its alpha stage and let everyone know what my feelings is on Dayz. With that being said, let's start the review. Technically speaking, Dayz is a beautiful game. It's running on the Real Virtuality 3 engine, which is popular with the Operation Flashpoint games and the Arma series. The problem is that the game has not yet been optimized for PC. The game runs extremely slow on high resolution and high graphics, and that's coming from a good PC. However, this is relieved by the fact that you can change absolutely everything when it comes to the visual performance of this game. As normal, you are able to change the video memory, the texture detail, the texture filtering, and everything like that. But what is interesting is that you're able to change the rendering resolution of the game. This allows your video card to take less stress when running this game at higher texture quality, this allowing the game to be run at a lot smoother frames per second. I myself cannot get this game to run at a smooth frames per second. I would really like this game to run at 60 frames per second as it is running on a high-end PC. However, on my computer I cannot seem to get this game to run at anything higher than about 30 frames per second. And that is with all the texture quality being set to the lowest possible settings. However, that doesn't stop this game being amazingly beautiful. I mean, for a multiplayer game, this game is stunning. If you take into consideration other online multiplayer games such as World of Warcraft and Rift, this game is fucking beautiful. Even though the fact that I can't get this game to run at ultra quality, the game still looks amazing for a multiplayer game. If I could get this game running at ultra high quality, this game would be a masterpiece. But unfortunately, because the game has not been optimized because it's still an alpha, this game is running like shit. It doesn't take away the amount of fun that I've had with this game, it just means that the game just looks less pretty. And then I get stupid comments from people going, "Hi Scott, I'm a huge fan, but do you film this footage on a potato?" This game has sold over 1 million copies in its alpha state to date, and I believe that is due to some of the hilarious bugs and glitches that you will see in this game. Some of the funniest gaming moments that I've ever had have happened in the last 7 days in my trial run of Dayz's alpha. These glitches range from anything from broken animations, to glitching walls, to falling through buildings. It's some of the funniest things that I've ever seen and witnessed and experienced as a gamer. And I really can't wait for this game to be finished, and I really hope that some of these bugs and glitches stay in this game. This game is hilariously broken, and I don't mean that in a bad way, I mean this in a fun, hilarious way. Yes, I paid $30 for an alpha, but holy crap is it worth it. I have never laughed so hard at a video game before, and not because it's funny, but because it's broken. Check out the following glitch that had me rolling around on the floor in stitches.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got faces to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead? Only one way to find out.
But Scott, isn't Dayz just another first-person shooter with zombies?
No, you internet troll, it is not. Now shut the fuck up and listen. As I've already explained, Dayz is a multiplayer open-world survival horror game. In this game, you must find food and water to be able to drink, guns and weapons to be able to survive, and then battle yourself against zombies and other players. The other players being more problematic in this alpha than the actual zombies themselves. The online community for this game have actually created a game within themselves. You have the people who have just spawned on the beach, nothing in their pockets, nothing in their bags, except for a torch and some batteries. Then you have the people who have decided to get all the guns, all the weapons, all the food, all the water, and have decided to fuck with everyone that they possibly can.
Alright boys, hands in the air, stick up.
Gentlemen, what a fine day you've chosen to get graced by this amazing band of bandits. Put your fire axes or your axe on the ground. Please come over here. Over here,
Make them fight, aren't you?
Yeah, you over here. Now, gentlemen, the sad thing is that as much as we are nice people, but this is Dayz, so someone always has to die when players meet. But we're going to make this interesting. So the two jacket people, there can only be one yellow jacket in this group. I mean, obviously. So what I will do is I will shoot in the air, and when I shoot in the air, you guys will run for your axes, and you will try to grab them. And you can't take your coat off, that's cheating. And you will run for your axes, and the one who lives at the end of the fight shall be the yellow jacket man.
Fight!
Oh, this is gonna be fantastic.
Oh, the guy's running!
Oh, sorry. Running means you get shot. Running means you get shot. I'm sorry.
I won't lie, I actually find the gameplay in this game to be extremely fun. Actually having to find food and water to drink to stay alive is fucking awesome. I've lost count of how many times I've actually found myself struggling to find some water or something to eat in this game. The stress levels of having to find water and food to survive is pretty intense, coupled with the fact that if any online player sees you and shoots you or kills you, they are able to loot all the stuff that you have acquired throughout the game. And just remember that all deaths are permanent at the moment, so if you die, you have to start on an entire new character and find all your gear again. The people playing this game at the moment can range from anywhere from hilariously funny to just downright assholes. I have come across a few people who I actually found extremely funny, and a few people who have just been outright pricks. I even myself have been able to hold up people and have them be nice back to me, worried if I was going to take their stuff. The reason that this is such an amazing game is the ability to be able to speak in game. If you hold down caps locks, you are able to use a microphone and actually speak to the people that you were talking to in game. This makes things amazingly fun because you can actually tell people to do stuff that you just can't do in other games. For instance, you can actually tell people to put their hands up if you've cornered them, and they can actually put their hands up. You can even tell them to get down on their knees and steal their loot from their bags. Only once you've handcuffed them though, which is pretty friggin' amazing. This game, with all its bugs and gameplay problems, has amazing potential, and I cannot wait for the full game to be finished. Once this game is finished, I can see this game going on to be an amazing fun multiplayer experience. You can be the helpless little victim along the beach looking for food and water, struggling to try to survive, or head inland and get guns and ammo and fight anything that stands in your way, hunting down those lonely survivors and killing everything. Oh, shit. Okay, let's get down to brass tacks. I don't need that. This game is extremely fun. Yeah, it's got its bugs and it's got its glitches, but that actually gives it some charm. 1 million copies sold and it's only an alpha is showing great potential for what this game actually could be. If you buy this game now, you're going to get a buggy piece of software. However, with those bugs come some hilarious fun times with your friends. If you play this multiplayer, you're going to find it a little bit hard due to the fact that you have to find each other on a very, very large map. There's no actual way to become party members and find each other's with ease, so finding each other on a huge map can be quite difficult, but it can be a lot of fun. When it's all said and done, this game shows great potential of what could be one of the greatest multiplayer games ever. Online multiplayer, zombies and no rules, is going to be a fun time for all. You can pick this game up on Steam now for just $29.95. However, the game will go up in price once the full game is actually released. So if you want to get involved with the community, test out the game as it is, and you think you got what it takes to take on the zombie horde and the online bandits, buy the game now and save yourself a shit ton of money by playing through this buggy alpha. But trust me, this game is a lot of fun. You'll have hilarious stories to tell your friends of what you've actually witnessed inside this game. So in closing, this game will get my would play again rating. So that was it, my first review of my first ever game. Yes, it was an alpha, yes, it was a game that's not actually released yet, but that's just the way I roll. If you like this video, please leave some positive or negative feedback in the comment section below, like or dislike this video, and as always, maintain the rage.